Hello everybody, this is me Gibbon, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a cleaning of the heart meridian. Very simple. It's gonna be like this. I'll use my super quiet slapper that I've created uh, because I don't want to be too noisy for my neighbors. But simply I'm doing this. I will slap every area of the inner side of my hand, and in this way I'm going to clean my heart and pericardium meridians, which are located directly on the inner side of the hand. And this is great practice. Um, it is amazing for overall health because heart meridian and pericardial meridians, those two are responsible for the circulation of the blood, and by cleaning those meridians you improve your blood supply all over your body, and in this way you improve one of the basic things for health. This is the if you have normal blood supply, uh, it's more likely to be very healthy person. Healthy people have good blood supply everywhere in their bodies. Of course, if you don't have a slapper, you can do this thing with your hand. It is even kind of better in some ways, but it is too noisy, and I don't want to be that noisy now because I'm in my apartment, and my neighbors are maybe old people, kids, babies, so I want to be noisy. This is very important practice for me also because I gave myself many days without making Paida, and now I think that maybe it can appear some sharp on my hands because arms on my arms, because usually I don't have sharp because I do it too often, and when you practice often you keep your meridians clean. But the last couple of days I was more focused in other exercises. I'm always in some kind of research, and I skipped Paida practices for a little while, and I can see that I already have Sha exactly on my pericardium channel meridian. It is only these red dots. But anyways, guys, let's talk about this channel, these two channels, the heart meridian and the pericardium meridian, why they are so important. First thing, we said it already. It's good for the blood supply. But another thing is that these are our emotions in some way. We can look at those meridians as emotional meridians because our heart is a very vulnerable organ, very emotionally vulnerable organ, and if you had bad emotions, if you had lots of stress during your daily life, this blocks these meridians. Bad emotions, they block our pericardium meridian, heart meridian. Of course, there are specific emotions that are related with other channels, but mainly emotions, bad emotions, they hit 5 minutes past and I move a little up. But yeah, mainly emotions hit our heart meridians. Sadness is related with lungs, anger is related with gallbladder and liver problems, but mainly any bad emotion is hits the heart, and could be any bad feeling, any bad emotion. Jealousy, you know, could be sadness also. Many bad emotions can block the heart. And let's say um, let's say the food can also damage you. Yes, of course. Also the coldness could damage you, but you know, you can control these things very easy. Like you can control the wind. You just close the window. You can control the warmth. You can uh, turn on your your how is this? How is the name of this? Shirm? Sorry. Okay, you can heat your room with some electrical stuff with by many ways, but the emotions you cannot control. You can control your diet. It is hard, but you can control it. But the emotions are hard to control because it's every time something new. Every day you need to do something that you don't like so much. So all these things break our hearts, and this affects our heart meridian. And probably, if you are familiar with Paidalajin and you have your experience of, let's say, 1 year of practice, you will see that once you clean very good other meridians in your body, it is hard to see Sha again. But in the inner side of the hands, if you skip practicing the inner side of the arms like for 1 month, the next month you start practicing again, and again Sha appears. And this is because you can't stop the emotions. They are always there. So there are many ways to break your heart. For example, when I first did Paida on my knees, there was lots of Sha. Then I did again after maybe a week or 10 days, and there was little Sha, and on the third time there was no Sha at all. But when I cleaned first time my inner side of the elbow for half an hour, there was lots of Sha, black Sha, dark, very dark spots. And after 10 days I did it again, and there was just a little like not so much Sha. But then I skipped for a month, and there were again some dark spots, dark Sha, and it is still like this. For example, if I stop doing Paida for a month and then I do some Paida on the inner side of the elbow, there is always Sha because of its functions related with the emotions. And this affects our pericardial meridian, our heart meridian. This affects the work of our heart. We change the place again. We already did 5 minutes here. And you know, it is very important meridian, and I'm cleaning all the whole meridian many times during the year. I really try to have, for example, at least 7 or 8 cleanings of the heart meridian every year. It's very important, this area. And also I feel it like very overall health supportive area, you know, because it's really the key. And another thing you can see is how strong are our emotions, and how they are really the strongest thing in our bodies. So because you cannot skip them, you feel them every day, and you will be in bad social environment every day, at least for some time. And it's very important to clean your heart, because all this affects your health, all these emotions. Fortunately, I don't have much. I have little red spots here. Probably here I'll have some red spots, but that's all. Very good. So if you like doing Paidalajin, my advice is really to focus a lot on the heart meridian. It is very key area. The benefits in my health that I can very easily see from after practicing of the inner side of the arms. My gums, sorry, is this name gum here? This red thing above our teeth, surrounding our teeth. Sorry, my English is very bad, and actually now I'm a bit tired. And I cannot pronounce the things right, and the real words are hard now to come up in my mind. But yeah, this really helps for the gums, for the teeth problems. Also helps a lot for the throat problems, the nose problems. Runny nose, very easy to affect the runny nose with this practice. Also some lungs problems. I do it when I catch colds. The first thing I do is to clean the inner side of the arms. Sometimes just after finishing the cleaning of inner side of the arms, and I'm already recovered from catching cold. So it's a small disease, and with Paida it's piece of cake. Sometimes, of course, not every time is like this, because for example, the last time I catch some virus that was kind of different, and I did this, and it helped a lot, but wasn't recovered me 100%. But sometimes I just start doing this Paida, after finishing with the Paida, and I'm basically okay. Very nice. Okay. So we did 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here. Moving up on the biceps now. You can see how quiet is this thing. Here with the real part is like this. Way more noisy. But like this, super quiet. So we Paida the biceps, pericardium meridian. Very good area. I like it very much. One thing I realized when I Paida the biceps is that I feel more pleasure in daily life, in the senses. You know, the sense enjoyment is better after I Paida my biceps. But these are things that probably will be different for everybody, because we are different people, have different blockages in different places, so everyone will experience the effects of Paida in different places in different way. But basically, here exactly is going the pericardium meridian, and we improve our circulation of the blood. Also, this meridian is also called the sex meridian, so we are improving our sexual sexual abilities. It's amazing, really. I used to have those problems before I started with Paidalajin that much, and I'm totally cured. I'm very nice right now. Because you know, sex life, we don't talk about it a lot, but it's important part of our lives, and it's good to know the key places. Also, this area is very good for sleeping actually. It's not the key area. I mean, most of the people have their improvement in sleep with Paida on the head, or Paida on the knees. But this area is also very nice. Insomnia is other problem that I used to have, and generally Paida and Lajin help a lot. Both of them, and Lajin and Paida. Okay, I have a minute and a half here, and then one more area, the front part of the shoulder. Actually, also here is from the same part. Here is also, I mean, here goes the heart meridian, and on the armpit also. Here is more pericardium. But after I finish with this and this part, I will stop the video because I don't want the video to be too long. Because it will happen, it will be like half an hour, and most of the people don't have that much time. Even 35 minutes. Actually, it will be 35 minutes. The purpose of these videos are that you can turn on the video and start practicing with me, because it's not the same as live practice, but it's still something. It feels very good. And the last area is the front part of the shoulder. My shoulders are one of my most damaged places in my body, parts of my body. Uh, because of the breakdancing, and my shoulders hurt. They hurt a lot. And probably I will have lots of shot here now, but we'll see, we'll see. It's only 5 minutes and I'm not slapping myself too hard. We'll see. I want to take my t-shirt, but take off my t-shirt, but it will become too sexy. Just kidding. Slapping our shoulder. Let me know if the quality of this video is better. Probably the sound is not that good, but because I forgot to put the microphone. Oh, you heard that? I love this. Sometimes after Paida, my bones pop, and it felt like, oh, this pop was very like on place. I was waiting for that pop, you know, because it's too bad the feeling that you want to crack some parts of your body, you know, you want they to pop, but you try, you move them, but it didn't happen. It won't happen, and it's not happening. Oh, my English today is like very bad. But the main thing is that after Paida, sometimes it feels really nice to to crack your back or to crack your shoulder. It is very like, feels like relief and feels like bone setting, you know, like putting your bones in the right position. Um, it's the muscles and the ligaments and their inflammation, their atrophy sometimes, and if they have this disease, that your muscles and ligaments, they like, because they are connected with the bones, and they are changing the place of your bones. Um, for example, if you have inflamed muscles between your ribs, it will probably end up like a scoliosis. You know, it feels like your bones are not in the right position, but the real reason is not only the bones and their position. Your muscles or ligaments, they also have disease, and actually they are placing the bones in the wrong place. I expected more shot actually. It's good, it's good. So I have just a little shot on the biceps and here, but I have 1 more minute, not whole minute. Okay, 15 seconds. Of course, we need to do this thing on both hands, you know. And yeah, time is up. So we need to do this thing in both hands, but just for the video, I'm doing it only on my left hand. Ooh, my left part of the body feels oh yeah, feels lighter, feels better. Now I'm ready to start with my right hand, but I'll do it. But I'll do it when I turn the camera off. Thank you for being with me in this video. I hope that you are also practice with me, not only listening what I'm saying, because the practice makes the result and the results. So my advice is just to practice, and the results will come automatically when you just practice, when you just spend um, your free time practicing. It is very, very, very good practice. So it like the hard work pays off in Paidalajin. And that's why I love Paidalajin, because you cannot slap some area and losing your time. You know, if you do it, you are basically unblocking and doing lots of things, lots of good things to your body. You can slap everywhere and you are not wasting your time. But for example, with other self-healing methods or other practices, they are so hard, and they have lots of theory to and you can go wrong with many things, but with Paida you cannot. You just slap and you're doing it. It's that simple. So yeah, I hope you practice with me, and see you in the next video.